Try stone face.
I'm getting very sleepy.
Tom has a two
thievery.
He could try to...
Should we try to get through those doors?
Yeah, let's give it a whirl.
All right.
All right. Bluebell.
All right. 17 plus 2, 19.
Nicely done. All right. Bluebell fidgets with the locking mechanism, and you hear a loud click, which signifies the doors have been breached.
No spiders.
All right.
Bluebell's head goes tumbling. When you push the doors open, they squeal on old hinges, and you see the room beyond very much like that. There is a dais, basically a raised section with some steps leading up, and the dais is bare. There are 4 iron drums set into the floor here, and behind them, giant dwarf statues with big hammers.
Nobody play the drums.
But I love the drums. if we're tough, we could wit our way out. Or if we're tough, we can.
Why don't we try really carefully just to walk to the other doors?
I will.
Can we stealthy? What if we got through the whole thing with it?
The other thing you notice.
That should be our new goal.
The other thing you notice when Bluebell opens the door is there's this sort of gust of very cold air, and the floor in there is, in fact, everything is glazed in ice.
There's a leak.
It's very, very cold. The floor looks very slippery.
Sorry.
Very slippery.
Yep.
I'm following you.
I'm there with
Thank you so much.
What would you like to do now?
Is there already honey and stuff in here? Ah, thanks. It's great.
Dealings with cold abilities.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Do you think...
Which would be indicated on the character sheet.
What, you think we might get frozen?
Maybe slip on the ice? I don't know.
You've all got things like torches and stuff like that. None of you have anything to dispel cold.
Doesn't sound like we need to.
I was saying, let's just try and walk across.
As long as we keep moving.
I think we're good.
They're just...
What could go wrong?
I'm down for that.
We're just gonna go across to the other door, Dan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm right behind someone.
All right.
Now, does Bluebell, do you still want to go first?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
All right. So Bluebell is leading the way. Do you have a preference for where you're going? Straight across, around?
Let's go straight across. Nothing's probably going on with that dais.
Nothing going on on the dais. I don't know if I've done that.
Cross me, Amadeus.
I just want to stay away from those giant hammers.
When Bluebell takes his first step on the dais,
You had to go on it.
you can see that the ceiling, by the way, is about 25 feet overhead and kind of vaulted, and there are icicles hanging from it, like the moisture came down through the roof and then froze. The dais kind of lights up with runes. Glyphs appear on the stone.
Like Billie Jean.
And at this point in time, you see ice begin to break away from the statues as they move their hammers down and just pound on the iron drums.
Maybe they're here to help.
All right.
Let's go back to the
Toughness and wit. Toughness and wit.
So at this point in time, I would like to know everybody's fortitude defense, because the sound of these drums is horrifically powerful, thunderously loud. And you can either look at your little cheat sheet card
is it so loud
for
that it
fort, or you can look on your big character sheet.
13.
We got
16.
17.
15.
all right. I rolled a 14 on an attack roll, so anybody who has a fortitude defense of higher than 14 is safe.
Ah.
Those of you who have
You have
12.
15.
Those of you who have 14 or lower take 5 thunder damage. So that comes off of your hit points.
Years.
Yes. And you are momentarily deafened. In addition, something materializes in the middle of the dais, and it looks exactly like this.
Aha, we can use that.
Just like it's conjured out of nowhere. A gigantic dragon-headed ballista machine.
You should hop on that.
Yeah. I'm going to drive
Yeah.
this thing through these dungeons.
And At this time, we are entering combat, so I'd like everybody to roll an initiative check. That is a d20 roll plus a bonus. You can look at your little card cheat sheet for init, I-N-I-T. It's under your hit points and your speed.
Is it also INT?
Yeah.
No, that's intelligence.
Oh, that's intelligence, I'm sorry.
So
If it's on
you're
your
right
big
there.
character sheet, it's a little hard to see.
16?
It's in the top left.
Oh,
top.
init plus 3.
Yeah. There you go.
Right, plus this one, right?
Yeah, so it's a
16.
d20 roll plus that bonus.
I've got a 15 init
All right,
going.
so Bluebell rolls a 15.
Steel Diamond has an
18. Jaundice?
Jaundice has 12.
12. Ranrock?
12.
12. And Kai Nuk Sin?
16.
All right. Steel Diamond, you are the first to go.
Steel Diamond looks through his cards
Okay.
and doesn't really. What is this, by the way?
Thanks for asking. You all have a special card called Action Point. Once during the encounter, you can spend that card to get an extra action. So you could attack twice, for instance. On your turn, now that we're in combat, for those of you who don't know, you can basically do 3 things on your turn. One is called a standard action, which is normally an attack. One is called a move action, which lets you move up to your speed. Most of you move about 5 or 6 squares. And the third is called a minor action, which is really only good for things like opening and closing doors, pulling something out of a backpack, really just incidental actions. And you can do those in any order. So you can move, attack, you can attack, move, you can pulse, you can draw a weapon, attack, move, that kind of thing. So, Steel Diamond is the first to go.
So is this like 3-5 where I can move and attack?
Yes, absolutely.
So in a mad rage, I'm going to.
What are we fighting?
You're on a hair trigger.
It's like you're fighting some sort of construct.
Oh, we're fighting.
Oh, we're fighting that?
Well, it's up to you.
Nothing's moved yet.
Tom was going to jump on
That's
There's
just
also
up here. You saw
there's
that
also the
here.
statues.
The statues hit the drum.
And you see the statues are just sort of pulling their hammers back. They look more like just like machines, mechanical things.
We need to stop that
Oh,
pounding.
wait.
So-
Can we just leave? I don't know. I don't know what we're fighting. Can we just try to make it across this room and get out of here?
Oh, to those other doors?
Yeah.
You could run over there.
Down.
Oh, you could
If initiative was rolled, we're not the only ones who rolled it.
I'm going to jump to inappropriate conclusions.
Insult our guests.
Swing my sword at that thing.
All right, excellent. Before you do that, do me a favor. Because you moved more than 2 squares, and this is not something you would know ahead of time, and the floor is ice, I need you to make an acrobatics check for me. So it's on your skill list near the top.
A 1.
Oh my gosh! So when
That's like an ace. It could be like a 13.
you get into this square, you go, whoa!
And the hammer comes down.
Although you're prone, though, it doesn't keep you from attacking. It just means that you take a penalty of -2 when you attack.
All right, I'm going to still swing that sword.
All right. You try to hit the statue in a place in order to disable it.
Do I keep going when I fall because it's icy? I just...
Kind of. You just kind of slide up against the base of the statue. Make an attack roll. This is probably a basic attack for you. So on your character sheet, you should have where your weapon is listed. Do you see that?
Well, I have a basic attacks?
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
So I roll. Oh, another 1.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. 4 total. Cinemato instigated this.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys.
They don't technically know we've even attacked at this point, so we can still just
walk away.
and walk out.
All right.
Too much to their amusement.
When you are close enough to the statue to see, you can see it's sort of part of a trap in this room. It looks like it could be disabled by damaging it, or by using like a thievery check to kind of disable it. You could also invoke ancient arcane rituals to kind of deactivate it. So there are all kinds of ways to handle these things.
Okay.
After Steel Diamond has his moment,
We let him be. He doesn't have his moment.
it is the Goliath's turn.
Yeah! What does that mean?